This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Penny running right. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Sweet 80! All day, punk! Hey, got 12. Shoot! He's checking, he's checking.
36 power.
Crash! Twin!
Four down.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson going for Metcalf. They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Coming to you. Watch the eye.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
14, run it.
The first carry for C.J. Prosise. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Watch it.
40. Hey, 0.
I'm going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. Past the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Gordon, 43 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a first down throw, Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jarran Reed able to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
55.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Finding Fells complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kenny Stills there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, too shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Bang out, bam. Move the team.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. 41's the mark. That's it. Check 41.
Good job right there.
Pull it together. Hey, alert 3.
12. Switch.
Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Just keeping the play alive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Watson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Maybe a free play for Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14, Seahawks 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
He's coming, double up. Check 43. Slam, slam, slam.
Gun, shotgun.
Play action. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Hey, hey.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Zebra.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Switch gears. Switch.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Further.
Check back 33. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Wide. Get wide.
Check.
Watch twist.
Good shot.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he steps away. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check. Shit.
Alert.
Henry.
Go.
Check back 33. Heavy on the edges.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flush to his right, and this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
He's coming.
Look.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Go, guys. 4 down.
Throwing again here, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Check out Russ. You got take.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Check. 54. Mike 55. Mike. Short. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson now to throw. Touchdown, Texans.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Wilson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Move for team. Check. You guys listen. Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wide open receiver, complete.
Get ready.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
54.
Let's get out the field, D. Let's get out of the field.
Throwing again is Watson. This is Miller, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Operating from the gun, Watson flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Kill. 55. I'll get him.
Here's Watson. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They're set. 19.
55. Watch the curl. Watch the edge.
59. Hey, 59.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Alert! 24! 24!
Rush in.
Alert!
Rush in. Alert 3. Hatchet.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
24! 31! Alert!
13. Check 13. Slam. Check 26.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson going deep here for Stills. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Alert! Go, guys, 4 down.
It's a safety creek. That's
Alert! Run left!
Kill.
They go play action with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he fires one incomplete. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Don't get nervous. Shit. Mike, check 33. 33. Here we go.
Good job right there.
Switch. Wahoo.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And an alley to run. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike, check 33. Watch the ship. Hey,
Go.
Watch the ship.
They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Gordon. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Switch.
On first down, Wilson. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. But it'll be second down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Second and 10 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Open man is Gordon, complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was a type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Four down.
Wilson now throwing again on 2nd and 10. He hits his running back, Procise. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a third down.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Hey, 0.
Wilson will throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Reed. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch the whip.
25. Block that.
Jim. Check three. Check safety. Tight dog.
Front left.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 50. Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Gun.
Go, 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 go.
Friday.
Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Check 43. Hustle. Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crack.
Go.
I got motion.
Good shot.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Gets it to Gordon. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. With such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milks. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Yeah.
One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Then I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Keep playing hard.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Get that ball. Check. There. Check it back.
Throwing is Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Hey, switch gears, switch alert, alert. Switch.
Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Wilson back to the air on second down. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Alert.
To throw again is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Four down. 19. One fluff.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. C.J. Prosise was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
56.
25. Fair.
Tighten up.
Here's Wilson throwing again. Got Gordon open, completes it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Go.
Arvin. The mic. 56 is the mic.
Hey, 0.
56, Mike, 56.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that's complete to Disley, the tight end.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 27 yards. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
44. Tie that left. 49. Check 49. Check
11. 21.
Deuce. Under 10. 10.
Black. 11. Smooth. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
Here we go.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Pick it up. Watch it.
Black.
Safety's creeping.
1, Omaha. 13.
Check 99. Check 99.
12.
Quick.
11.
Spot.
I got you.
Spot. No.
Stay hot.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now, boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Alert. Hey, 7. I got you.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Garoppolo now. It's caught by Coleman. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
11. Check 13. Check 13. Slam. Check 26. Check 26. Kill. 65. Shoot. Watch the safety creep. 21. SOS. 5. Hey, gun. Mike 55. Get hot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Two. Check 21. Here we go. Shit. 12, fellas, here we go. Hey, box truck. I got this.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Alert. Hey, gun.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
21. 1, Omaha.
Watch the ship. Hey.
13. Hey, Steve 6. Switch. I got this.
Garoppolo again. The Sanders has got it complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Undercrunch. 12. White. Kill. 2. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Looking for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Seahawks take over first down. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wilson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Wilson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Jim. Check three. Check safety. Check. Hey, alert. Watch out. Guys, 4 down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken short.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
One, Omaha. White. Hey, gun. Check three.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Kyle Juszczyk. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 21. Hey, 2. Switch gears. 13. 12. Check. 11. I got this.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Going up top. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, let go. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
6, 2. Bravo.
Now Garoppolo. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. He didn't get rid of the... Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you're facing intentional grounding call.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Took right. Shit.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Tighten up. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Wilson turns and gives to Prosise. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
He's coming. We got double up. Friday. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Touch 50. Check hot. You go tight. One flip. Good tight.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Prosise. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
12, 12, 12. Off. Deuce. Under 10. Hey, 0. Good.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Sponge. No. Check. 21.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
He's checking. 11. Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To try again after the sack. Wilson flushed out right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing now is Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. Now Wilson gets it to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
55. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 46-yard line.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
Hey, exit.
55, Mike 55.
I got you.
Check back.
Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 180! Hey, alert! 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 Hey, alert! 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 Lock! Lock! Lock!
Check 13.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.